You know, I can't help but wonder what the world out there would be like if it operated the way it does in here. Our world is full of people that, expect others to behave or think in a very specific manner. But that's kind of impossible because different people have different needs.
For people on the autism and neurodivergent spectrum, it is a lifelong thing. It's not like a fad. It's not a lifestyle choice. This is how our brains are wired.
So when you're neurodivergent, your mind is outside the box enough that we put a name on it. That unique way that you experience the world, it gives you this unique perspective.
All of the biggest breakthroughs that have changed society have been outside the box ideas that don't revolutionize just one aspect of life, but it ends up touching on every aspect.
At Aspiritech, we are trying to put a tiny dent in the iceberg that is the autistic unemployment rate. It's cited as about 80% under or unemployment. When I talk to autistic people, including my own son, their life has been shaped from a deficit perspective, constantly being told what you need to improve.
So many previous jobs I had, I didn't feel like I could be myself. It didn't feel like it was a safe environment. You have to mask who you really are. And to be at a place that respects neurodiverse individuals, that's really a gift.
Aspiritech started foundationally in QA. And I think one of the most beautiful things the founders did was put autistic people at every level of the organization. We have autistic team members in operations, in IT, in sales and marketing, in fundraising, on our support team, into creative services. 75% of our executive team is autistic, and they're on our board of directors. I often say that this is an organization, a tech company, built by and for autistic adults.
I think there's a lot of mutual respect and willingness to work together with not just the employees among each other, but with the employees and the clients.
I'm in a pharmaceutical firm. We're a very regulated industry. We have rules we must follow. And knowing that our underlying data is accurate is the very first step. When I come to the Aspiritech office, I get to meet with a group of inquisitive, friendly, curious people who really want to delve into the best way to do something. Working with the Aspiritech team just lifted a huge weight off of my personal shoulders.
When you're around 100 autistic people like we have at Aspiritech, you feel this sense of community and acceptance, and you can be exactly who you are.
One of the big things that Aspiritech provides me is acceptance, acknowledgement of us being on the spectrum. It's very much a relief.
Aspiritech to me, and I've said this to people before, it saved my life. It's really transformed my life, and it continues to, just be transformational for me.
Around here, I feel like I can just be me.
Aspiritech is one of the most inclusive places I've ever been, but we're this little island, and there's so much change that needs to happen everywhere. So we are constantly thinking about how do we take what we've built and scale it out so that eventually, someday, autistic people and neurodivergent people and every kind of person is welcome anywhere. And wouldn't the world be a better place, our communities, our businesses, our schools, everywhere, if you could be accepted just who you are? It's priceless.